Hello YouTube, this is Oasis Rising and this is day 8 of Project Terrain. So I had asked yesterday about what I should do to make the tiles on the surface of the styrofoam, or on the surface of the platform here, look like they're breaking into pieces. And Les had the great idea of taking plaster and breaking that and using those pieces. So I happen to have some plaster lying around like you do, and I made up a little mold, just a box, and used the kind of less porous side towards the inside. Mixed up some plaster, it's just plaster of Paris, and it dried really quickly. It set really fast. So right now it's set, so you can, take it out of the mold and so much stuff. It's pretty hard, but it still feels damp, and that means you can still carve into it. So I have a bunch of little tools here, and I used this sharp pointy tool to carve the stones into it. Now when you carve here, this kind of clumps up, and it's still, if you pick up the clumps, they're kind of like the clump together, so it's still pretty wet, you can tell. And it's wet, you can tell it's wet because it's really heavy, or quite, not really heavy, but heavier than it will be when it's dried. So what I did was basically replicate the top in this plaster. So there's the original top. I like this one better. And when this dries all the way and becomes nice and brittle, I will knock out some chips in it and break it into pieces, and then probably just, I'm not sure, maybe just lay it on top as another stairway. So then it's just kind of part of the piece, or shave down this top layer and use just the plaster as the top layer. Not sure yet, but I know I'm going to have fun breaking this up into pieces. Maybe frustrating, who knows, but should be cool. What else? I also gave another layer of the plaster mixture to the tree, and I mixed in some brown ink, but for color. But I realized that I'm going to want to prime this before I paint it anyway, so I guess the brown was more to keep track of what I had painted, or what I had covered. Well, thanks for watching, guys, and I'll see you later.